Hello my friends, it's the Game Boy Geek here. Today, we are together going to be cooperatively trying to figure out the mysteries to some strange and weird stories. Sometimes there'll be murder, sometimes there'll be accidents, sometimes it's just plain nuts. Today we're looking at a game called Dark Stories. This is 50 Twisted Tales from Z-Man Games. It's for 2 or more players, where one player is going to be the master and they're going to read the story and understand everything that happened, and everybody else is going to be asking questions that can only have a yes or no answer, and they're trying to, delineate down and filter down to what actually really happened. They're sort of bizarre, they're definitely kind of dangerous and disgusting in some ways, but they're still pretty cool. Let's check it out. I'm going to show you how it's played. I actually did a playthrough of this driving home in a car this past weekend, so I'm actually going to show you some footage from us playing it live on a road trip, because I think that's where this game really excels. Let's take a look. So in Dark Story, there's 50 Twisted Tales. As you open this up, it has a bunch of them in there. One player is going to take one of these cards and be the master. They're going to read this to everyone else that's not themselves that are playing. So it's a whole team of people, or it could be just one person you're reading this to. And it's called The Deadly Meal. A woman gave a man something to eat. Sometime later, they both died. And everybody has to just start asking questions, throwing things up, brainstorming ideas to try to figure out what happens. The person who has this card reads the back of this, which I am not going to show you, and basically has the backstory of what happened, and then really the main plot points that happen that you really have to get. And so when they ask these questions, that person can only say yes, no, or if they want to be helpful and they ask a question that doesn't matter, they can say irrelevant. And that's pretty much it. You just continue to ask questions until you hopefully get it right. Now I did this on a road trip, so let me show you a couple of these to show you how it actually plays.
We're on a road trip and we are spontaneously setting up our phone so we can see us, because this game has been a lot of fun playing it on the road, called Dark Stories from Z-Man Games. It's a lot of fun playing on the road, so we wanted to kind of show you how it works with 3 players. So Ben back there is going to be the puzzle master, whatever the heck they call it. Sergio and I are going to be trying to figure this out. All right, go ahead, Ben.
All right, so essentially what happens, I'm going to ask them a question, and they're going to have to ask me questions with yes or no answers to guess and solve the mystery. So here we go. This one's called In the Mountains.
Which is good, because we're just leaving the mountains.
In the mountains, a dead man and his gun lie in a clearing.
That's it?
That's it.
A dead man and his gun lies in the clearing.
Yes.
He got shot by a hunter.
No.
Were there other people there?
No.
Was he murdered?
No.
Was it an accident?
It was an accident.
Did he kill himself?
No.
It was an accident.
Did he fall off the perch?
Yes, he did kill himself.
He killed himself by accident.
Yes.
And he's laying there.
Yes.
And there's an animal next to him?
Yes.
Did the animal have anything to do with how he died?
No.
Is the animal relevant?
No.
Was there anybody else there to witness this?
No.
He was by himself.
Yes.
And the animal's just there because he already killed the animal?
No.
Did he kill the animal?
No.
The animal's dead?
No.
The animal's alive?
Yes.
Is what kind of animal relevant? Is the type of animal relevant at all?
Not super, no.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
So the animal's alive.
Yes.
The animal's checking him out because he's dead.
Yes.
And the animal's probably about to eat him.
No.
Okay.
Is
Is it a bear?
No.
Did he?
The animal's not relevant.
Okay.
So the guy killed himself accidentally?
Yes.
But not by his gun?
No.
Maybe something he ate?
No.
Was he poisoned?
No.
Does he have low blood sugar?
No.
Did he starve?
No.
Was he lost?
No.
Was it the weather?
Yes.
Okay, we got that one. Okay, so it's the weather. Okay, was it freezing cold?
Yes.
And he died of hypothermia?
No.
Ooh.
Did
He died from the cold?
Yes.
And
Was it raining? No.
the weather changed while he was out there?
No.
He knew it was going to be cold,
Yes.
but he did not bring the right attire?
No.
Sorry.
That was a good question, though. You're asking the...
Okay, so was he dressed for the appropriate cold weather?
He was.
But he still died because of the weather?
Yes.
Was there an avalanche?
Yes!
Oh, what? Okay, so the hunter was out there. He was looking for someone. He was all by himself. And he got killed by an avalanche.
Yes.
And now the animal is going to go eat him.
Yeah, last part's wrong. Yes. So essentially, the story is the man was hunting rabbits in the winter. The gunfire caused an avalanche, burying the man in a snowy grave. The body wasn't found till spring when the snow had melted.
Whoa! All right, so we got, the general sense is there's always this crazy backstory that you'll probably never get the entire backstory, but on the bottom there's like the main plot. As long as you get the main plot right, the Spy Master can fill in that backstory of stuff that's not that important. So that's a good example of what a dark story's like.
There it is.
I liked it.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that impromptu, hey, we're playing this, it's fun on the way home, let's record it from a phone. Not the typical quality you're used to from me, but I thought it was good to really capture it in the moment there as we were having so much fun with the game. And hopefully that gives you a really good idea of how the game's played. Now, of course, even though I showed you 2 of the 50 stories, if you've watched this and it's not really that much of a spoiler, because you can just be the master for that one and let other people be the guessers, and it's not really spoiling that much. It really won't spoil anything for anybody who hasn't seen it. So overall, what do I think about this? At first, I actually didn't like it because there was just 2 of us. On the ride up this past weekend, there was 2 of us, so we played about 5 or 6 of them. And I found it's really hard with just yourself trying to figure out these questions, because this game really lends itself to brainstorming and cooperating with others and just having totally different points of view. When you go in a brainstorming session, you're just supposed to throw out all sorts of wacky ideas and nothing's a bad idea and something might stick. Well, in this, when it's just 2 players, like, you'll hit dead ends and you'll just kind of like be stumped. And even the easier stories you can get, but they take you a lot longer and they're not, I wouldn't say it's as enjoyable by yourself, which is weird because I really like deduction stuff, I like mystery stuff. I thought I'd enjoy it being the only person doing it. When I play hidden movement games, I love being just the only person hiding because I got all my ideas. I really want to focus in. So I'm surprised I didn't like this with 2. But when we had more people, as you saw on the car ride down, we've now played a total of 16 of these stories. And with just adding 1 more player, having 1 more mind thinking about it, it really opens us up to a lot of fun. We also played it with 4 people, so there were 3 people shooting it out. The more people, the easier it gets, and the more fun it is, in my opinion, because you got all these different theories, and you don't have to worry about getting stuck, and it's a lot of fun. I'm really going to be keeping this game because I think it does a few things really well. Number 1, it's small and portable, and as you saw, I love it when you can take games on a travel road trip, on a plane, on a train, on a car, and play it without needing anything else but that. I love that this does that. It's a lot of fun. I also like that you could also use this in sort of a work or team building environment. Yes, the stories are dark, and yes, they're somewhat gory and such, but there are a few of them here that even we played out of the 16 that you could probably play in a corporate environment and play it and have it as a good brainstorming warm-up. So if you're getting ready to have a brainstorming session on something seriously professional to your business, it might be good to play some of the easier ones of these first to get the brain warmed up for brainstorming. So I could see this used for that as well. My only negative, I'd say, is I wish there were specific levels of difficulty. Maybe 1, 2, 3 stars. 1's easier, 2's medium, 3's hard, and then put them in order from easy to hard so you can, hey, we got a few easy ones done. Good, let's try a medium one. Oh, that one's way too hard. Let's go back to an easy one. Oh, we're really good at the medium ones. Work your way up, because some of them are quite honestly, they're so bizarre, and the backstories are so crazy. You'll never come close to getting those. But at least even on the ones that are really hard, you'll probably maybe get sort of the main plot points, and that's all that really matters. The backstory will sort of fill in itself. So overall, a lot of fun. I highly recommend it, and I am going to keep this one for the reasons that I mentioned. So to induct this into my gaming library, let's serenade dark stories with a saxophone. Since this is dark, maybe we'll do something a little in a minor key or diminished. Here we go.